big warm round of applause right now. Give it up for Wittypedia!
You might want to look up on Wittypedia.
Star Wars action figures.
Thank you. Star Wars action figures. Well, Mike pulls that up. We're Wittypedia, y'all. We're from Boise, and if you say Boise, we will kick your ass. I'm Austin. We got Aaron, Amanda, Karen, and Michael. We are about to take you guys down an internet rabbit hole, starting with that. Did you have it?
I got it, yeah.
That is really impressive for the level of internet connection that we have in this building. All right, y'all, this is Wittypedia. Here we go. Woo!
Kenner Star Wars action figures are a line of over 100 unique toys, produced and sold from 1978 to 1985, among a total of more than 300 million Star Wars action figures sold then. The line came to an end in 1985 because Return of the Jedi had come out in 1983, and as much as the guys at Kenner tried to convince George Lucas to make another movie, he wasn't having it quite yet. So Kenner had to come up with increasingly bizarre concepts for Star Wars toys, including some toys that had originally been designed for their A-Team line that were repurposed into Star Wars toys.
Google search, bizarre Star Wars toys that were never created.
Mostly working lightsaber.
I know.
Easy Bake Oven Hoth Edition.
Swipe now.
Millennium Chicken! The Millennium Chicken was an unproduced prototype Kenner action figure model vehicle placement that was a cross promotion with Kentucky Fried Chicken, which was what KFC was called in those days. It featured a cockpit that could fit an entire drumstick and a chest well that you could fill with that delicious, completely smooth gravy.
Related article, Smooth Gravy. Smooth Gravy is a band from the 90s in Idaho. Trying to be ironic, Smooth Gravy actually took off with its very first hit, I Want Potatoes. They had
Disambiguation, Grave Smoothie. Grave Smoothie is a chain of smoothie restaurants that is Halloween themed. It sells mostly during October as it sets up next to Spirit Halloween stores and vacant commercial lots. But its selections, such as the Death Blood Orange Smoothie and the Haunted Spinach, are available year-round.
Disambiguation, Smooth Baby. Smooth Baby is the generic TV film term used for any bald guy in a cop TV series. Oftentimes called Action Smooth Baby, these are large men that depict very big babies. They have other terms like Big Smooth Man and Scrotum Boy.
Related article. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, after his notable wrestling career, became an actor. One of his unreleased films, he does play a bald cop. But it's a Boss Baby bald cop buddy movie. Where he is the Boss Baby, all grown up.
Wait for video! Listen, kid. I know you've only been on the force for a few months. I know you've only been on this planet for a few months. But you've got to shape up your game if you want to cut down on crime in this city.
Sarge, do you really think I can do this?
Absolutely. Why? You just got to learn to wave your rattle like this. This is the universal sign of playing a police officer.
Related article, Fast and the Furious. The Fast and the Furious was a film franchise that went on way too long.
Alexa, how long did the Fast and the Furious, how Furious are there?
The
Fast
And
Furious
franchise
has
never
run.
longer.
Alexa, what's the next Fast and the Furious movie that's coming out?
the
Next
Fast
and
Furious
movie,
will
feature
Dwayne
not
the
Rock. Loves
smoking
in
the
South.
Alexa, would Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson be considered a smooth baby?
Dwayne
the
Rock.
Johnson
is
Exactly.
considered
Related article. Dwayne not the Rock Johnson. Dwayne not the Rock Johnson was a popular adult film star.
Unpopular.
Was an unpopular adult film star that rose to unpopularity in 2016.
New tab. There's so many movies that are unpopular these days. Do you want more unpopular movies that are they've just been lost in the ether? Don't you worry.
New tab. Twilight was a movie about vampires, as vampires had never been seen before. Written by Stephanie Meyer about forks.
new tab. Twilight parodies. You know the kind I mean.
And that's why Bella is considered a tragic character just because she exists.
close tab.
I've got it for you. Don't you worry. If you look at all of our movies that we have available in our
Close tab.
Not the Rock Johnson's career came to a tragic end after they became addicted to crack cocaine. Now they will roam the San Francisco sidewalks looking for fans of their old.
WikiHow, define fans of your old pornographic movies. Maybe you're a retired porn star. Heck, there are more of us than you might expect. You feel like you need to reminisce about the old days. Well, here's how to meet up with people who are intimately familiar with you. Step 1, hang out with nerds. You know the kind. They're hunched over. They've probably broken their backs, leaning over to pick up piles and piles of VHS tapes to load into their bomb shelters. They'll be sure to tell you all about your career in porn. Step number 2, don't be frightened if they faint dead away upon seeing you. This may be the first time they get a look at you with your clothes on and your thunder concealed. Step number 3, show off the goods a little.
Related article, show off the goods a little. Show off the goods a little was an eBay competitor that did not succeed. That specialized in merchandise from films. Show off the goods a little had a strict rule that the instead of having the items to the right,
Show off the goods a little search. Unproduced Star Wars fast food crossovers.
Boba Fett, the T.
Princess Leia, wanna Leia? Giant food for you.
I don't know, kid. I can imagine quite a latte. Star Wars themed coffee. You're at Disneyland already. You're a captive audience. You're gonna pay $10 for whatever coffee you're drinking. Might as well be Star Wars themed. Stop on by.
Related article, extortion. Extortion is a crime. It's very complicated, and folks who don't commit crimes very often and don't read about them or see them in documentaries don't know how they work out. But when you see the Disney Corporation, you're pretty sure extortion's involved.
Discussion forums. How dare you say such a thing about this police police that provided me and my wife with our magical honeymoon.
Mickey is life. Mickey is love.
Whoa, you guys are really drinking the latte that was just explained 2 minutes ago.
You don't happen to live in East Chesterfield, do you? Fanboy Ruiner 926?
Yes, I do. That's very specific.
Ignore her. Gina's a slut.
Related article, I Dream of Gina. I Dream of Gina was an adult film. It became popular in 2016, starring Dwayne the Not Rock. He came out and rubbed that lamp so hard. Gina came out.
Search for men types that are like Dwayne, not the Rock Johnson.
Hi, name's Carl. Live with my mom.
Wife left.
Oh yeah! I am the Nacho Man! I'm a wrestling fast food crossover!
If you smell what's in my attic, I could use some hand figuring out that.
Hey, how's it going? Most folks don't get past the size of my eyebrows.
Ooh, swipe right. Oh wow, hi. You
Yeah.
do look incredible. I love eyebrows.
Oh, good, good. It's hard to fit them into a profile picture,
I'm
to be
an
fair.
esthetician, and I have to just say, wow. Can I just take a pair of tweezers to those babies?
No, for the last time, no. I'm not doing this anymore. I am my eyebrows, and it's not another esthetician trying to strive for them.
Related article, What the Pluck? What the Pluck is a reality TV show that featured models who had extensive eyebrows. And they would have the drama of whether or not to pluck or to not pluck. It was riveting in the fact that there were some people who felt models who were all natural and let their natural eyebrow beauty shine through were really embracing.
Click for video. Here's the thing. I've been looking at Cassandra this whole time. She has eyebrows like a goddess, and I must have them. But the problem is, I only have one leg to put around somebody on choosing night.
This is a bad time to tell you I've never seen this show.
You're a terrible supporter.
Done. I was wondering if you'd like to go to the Safety Hawkins dance with me.
Yeah.
Related article, Wigglebrow. Wigglebrow is one of the many phony Star Wars characters created by Kenner Toys after the release of Return of the Jedi in the hopes that no one would notice that they weren't actually in Jabba's palace. Just think about it. There are like dozens of aliens there that are way in the shadows that you may or may not have seen. Can you confirm for a fact that there was not an alien there with giant eyebrows? You can't. That's what Kenner was counting on.
Discussion forum! I don't actually have anything to say because I don't know about Star Wars. I just wanted to argue with you a little bit.
To be fair, I mean, if you imagine the possibility of infinite universes, technically everything exists somewhere. So I feel like that's not a reason to suggest it.
Are you guys forgetting the little laughing guy that sat next to Jabba with the eyebrow, the unibrow right in front? I mean, yes!
What was that instrument called?
Well, the silent music.
Related article, what was that instrument called? What was that instrument called is a alternative dating app where you're seeking musicians who play alternative music. By that we mean people who have typewriters on their shows, or maybe they bang on trash cans, or maybe they
Disambiguation. What was that instrument called? What was that instrument called? Is a film by Dwayne, not the Rock.
Related article. What was that instrument called? Season 2. What was that instrument called? Season 2 was the second season after the first season of what was that instrument called? But with a key difference. This had contestants that were attempting to sell their lifestyles and marriages and relationships that they had with various instruments that you see around the house. Not just
Related article, selling marriages. Selling marriages was a reality TV show that did not take off in the late 90s. People would go gather and try to switch marriage partners by going to the highest bidder. This season only lasted with...
Related article, The Mayor of Casterbridge. The Mayor of Casterbridge is a 19th century Thomas Hardy novel in which a man sells his wife. I don't have a joke.
related article, Switch Marriages. Switch Marriages is a downloadable expansion for Animal Crossing. You can take your character and marry other characters across Switch platforms. This came under a lot of fire after many parents of children playing the game found it inappropriate for their kids to be marrying each other in a virtual world. But secretly, they were wanting to take their Switches and marry other adults in the virtual world. This grew into an app that became very, very popular in 2022 for obvious reasons.
Related article, for obvious reasons. I don't actually know what the obvious reason was that things got really popular in 2022. I'd appreciate it if the guy who wrote that other article could explain it for me, because I got nothing. Anyhow, let me tell you about some...
Click for video. So here's the thing. The other day, I was on Wikipedia, and you know how I like to get on there,
I know, you have like 14 articles already.
I am on a roll. It's crazy the fact that you can just get in there, type whatever you want.
You're kind of my Wittypedia idol.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, for real.
Stop it, Seth.
No,
Stop it. Seriously?
Related article, Wittypedia Idol. Wittypedia Idol is a remarkable TV series that started airing in 2002, in which contestants were challenged to sing Wikipedia articles. It debuted in...
Click for song! I need an article.
Your article is coming right up because there's a random article button on Wikipedia.
For just 1 penny a day, you can support Wikipedia.
Data Recall Diamond.
Data Recall Diamond. I had a dream that I would know all that there was to know. I dug the earth and found a gem. Then I used it against him. It recalled all of the words that he said to her in Animal Crossing content.
Disambiguation, Wikipedia Idol. Wikipedia Idol is an ancient relic sought after by a Wikipedia cult that got started in 2011, with Wikipedia offering a home to many people who just wanted to share information and put it online. This quickly grew into a religion.
Disambiguation. Disambiguation. Disambiguation was an early name for Angry Birds. Disambiguation. And then the buildings collapse.
Disambiguation. Disambiguation. Disambiguation is the opposite of frogs and salamanders.
Disambiguation. Disamputation.
Very hard.
Disamputation is when people actually take our body parts from dead corpses and back onto live tissue. Disfibulation. Disfibulation is what the kids are calling it when your heart skips a beat nowadays. You see somebody and you're like, whoa, and it just stops. That's a disfibulation. It is not some
to see medical attention for. I know that's happening a lot with the younger generations, the 13 to 14-year-olds. They're going to their mom and dad. They're saying like, "Oh, I saw them. They're gorgeous, and my heart just stood still. I need a doctor. I need this." This is not the case. It just means you're attracted to them. All right.
Related article, not the case. Not the case is a comedy drama lawyer series appearing on TNT weeknights on Monday. Weeknights specifically on Mondays. Any